The cattle country of Patagonia lies deep in the Argentine, 1,000 miles south of Buenos Aires. These gauchos are Evan Jones. This one is Ernest Freeman. The best bronco rider in the whole valley, Handel Jones. Eilir Hughes. Arthur Jones. They speak Spanish and Welsh. Their great-grandfathers opened up some of the toughest country in America. The Welsh gauchos are easy to pick out. Riding into towns, talk to each other in Welsh, much as it was spoken in Wales more than a century ago. These men are the inheritors of a dream. Patagonia was Indian territory. The Argentine government was bound to view the ambition of the settlers with concern. In the early days, it kept its promise to help with stocks and supplies. But as early as 1878, it began to curb the Welsh dream by insisting that Spanish should be spoken in the schools. As the years went by, the idea of Argentine nationhood and the nationalist ideals of the Welsh were in head-on conflict. The government of 1860 had wanted the land of Patagonia pioneered, but from the first insisted that the Welsh had to become Argentinian. Lewis Jones had turned a hopefully blind eye to this. But the government still respected the Welsh, and one of the chief towns in Patagonia is Trelew, Welsh for the town of Lewis, after Lewis Jones. The early settlers resisted authority, refusing to do militia duty against the Indians who had taught them to hunt. They refused to do arms drill on Sundays. But their descendants couldn't resist the influence of the growing number of settlers from other nations. The future was not to be all theirs. It was the Welsh who opened up the wool trade with Buenos Aires. Today, trucks carry the bales the 1,000 miles north to the markets of the capital city. The railway that later Welsh settlers built to serve the valley couldn't compete with road transport. The building commemorates the name of Richard Berwyn, first schoolmaster and first editor of the handwritten newspaper. Nearby, the first stone houses to be built on the Pampa still stand. The co-op the farmers set up for imports and exports is now the property of a chain store. St. David's Hall, once the place for Eisteddfodau, now houses an athletic club. In the cemetery outside Trelew, where some of the old leaders lie buried, the inscriptions could be those of a country churchyard in Wales. The fire of Abraham Matthew's Welsh sermons has gone. The words of the Spanish Bible echo over the congregations in the Welsh chapels.
Venid, comprad sin dinero y sin precio vino y leche. ¿Por qué gastáis el dinero no en pan y vuestro trabajo no en hartura? Oídme atentamente y comed del bien, y deleitaráse vuestra alma con grosura. Inclinad vuestros oídos y venid a mí. He aquí que llamarás a gente que no conociste, y gentes que no te conocieron correrán a ti.
Many of the young people prefer the service to be in Spanish. They understand it better. They regarded themselves as Argentinian. So this rich wool and cattle country went to the Argentine on a Welsh vote. The winter climate of snow makes for richer pastures, and there's a greater wealth here than among the farmers of the valley. Distances, too, are greater. Ranches and journeys are measured not in miles, but in leagues. But the Welsh opened up Patagonia. Perhaps only an ambition born of that wild dream could ever have done it.